I'm going to talk through this problem with a green marker, okay? I've done a Venn diagram. Whenever there's an intersection of whatever you're talking about, I'll usually use a Venn diagram. So you've got 150 homes, and 60% of them have air conditioning. And 60% of 150 is 90 homes. And then you have some that have a sun porch. You got 50% have a sun porch. So 0.5 times 150 homes, you got 75 with a sun porch. 30% with a pool. 30% times 150, you got 45 with a pool. And then you've got 5 on the outside, and they don't have any of these, okay? So, where do I want to start? I'm trying to figure out how many of the houses have exactly 2. Well, that would be this part here, and here. That's the ones that share 2 things. So we're trying to find B plus D plus F. All right. So the first thing I want to do, I know I have 150 homes. So if I add up all these pieces, if I add up the A plus the B plus the C plus the D plus the E plus the F plus the 5 plus this lonely 5 out here, it has to give me 150. And this next line, what I've done is added 5 plus 5 is 10 and moved that to the other side, subtracted that from both sides. So leave that alone for right now. I'm going to come back to it. Okay? All right, now come to the bottom, what we know here. We know that there are 90 homes that have air conditioning. So that means this C plus B plus 5 plus D must give me 90. And what this is, that's what that is. And then 75, that's the sun porches. That means A, that's this A here, this B, this 5, and this F have to sum up to 75. And then pool, I've got 45 of them, so add those pieces up. I'm going to change colors for a second. You've got this 5 and the D and the F and the E make up pool. So D plus E plus F plus 5 is 45. And then what I did here, I took this equation and I subtracted the 5, and that gave me the 85 here. The next one subtracted the 5 and gave me the 70. And then the last one subtracted the 5, and that gave me 40. So what you can't see here, then what I did is I added these 3 equations together. And if you look at these 3 equations, you only have one A. That's what's covered up here. So you got A plus, how many B's do you have? 2 B's. How many C's do you have? Just one. That's this C here. And then you've got 2 D's. 2D right here. And then you've got an E. And you've got 2 F's. And that gives you, when you add up 85 plus 70 plus 40, that gives you 195. So now take this equation here on the bottom right, and I wrote it. I'm switching to blue now. This bottom equation, I put it right here, okay? And then I took this equation that you found earlier, and it's right here. So what I want to do is, I'd like to get rid of variables where the only thing that was left was B, D, and F. So I multiplied the bottom equation by -1, this one by -1, and that gives me this line here. Negative A minus 2B minus C minus 2D minus E minus 2F minus 195. This top equation, I just brought this one down. Okay? And now I add the 2 together. You see how the A's will cancel out? Combine the B's and you're left with negative B. The C's cancel out. Combine your D's, you're left with a negative D. E's cancel out. Combine your F's, minus F equals 140 minus 195 is a negative 55. and then I multiplied through by -1, both sides by -1, you got B plus D plus F. And that's what you're trying to find. This problem's nasty, and I wish I had an easier way to work it.